So as many of you guys watching this video will already know, the market value of VeChain fell by about 25% yesterday from the peak to the low, and I for one attribute the fall simply to a fall within the greater crypto market. And you know, every so often we do have pullbacks like this. And it's actually these opportunities which enable investors and traders to do very well in crypto. It's not every day that we have a 25 or 30% pullback, and we'll talk in a bit more detail about why these pullbacks occur in a minute, but I want to share with you all an old saying in the money markets, and that is that the investor makes their money when they buy as opposed to when they sell. It's easy to sell when the price is high, but it's a lot harder to muster up the courage to buy when there is blood in the streets and when the consensus is selling. Personally, I use this pullback to purchase another $1,000 worth of VET, and it's already up by over 10%, although that doesn't mean much, as the market can move up or down 10% on any given day. And the reason as to why I bought was simple. I think that long-term VeChain is amongst the best cryptos out there, and so when the price falls in the short term, it's nothing more than a sale to me, and no different to when a piece of clothing or any other product goes on sale. It always amazes me that the average investor is more inclined to sell when the price is falling rather than buy, as every percentage point that the price falls, you're getting the same crypto for a lower price. I mean, VET was no different after the price had fallen than before, and so I feel that I was getting a fairly substantial discount. And before we get any further, if you're a VeChain fan and you're enjoying this video so far, then do me a favor and subscribe to our channel so that I can spend more time researching and producing videos. Anyway, if I'm looking at say coffee or toothpaste or any other product which I know that I'm going to be using on a recurring basis, when the price falls I stock up, but for some reason whenever crypto is involved, a lot of people tend to panic and then sell. And as for the reasons as to why a pullback is usually a good time to buy, the biggest factor in my opinion is that whenever a pullback happens it's usually overstretched for a few main reasons, and the biggest is sheep-like mentality. There are a number of people in crypto who will panic and sell just because others are selling and for no other reason, and of course this causes a market value to fall more than it reasonably would have. The second is because of the initiation of stop losses. Whenever people are using leverage, their brokerage usually forces them to set an automatic stop loss, and so when the price does pull back by 10 or 20%, a lot of these stop losses are automatically triggered, even if the investors don't want to sell, and again this adds to the fire. And of course, whenever the price is falling, by definition it has to mean that there is more supply than demand, and of course that is what essentially drives price falls. And so whenever the price is falling a lot, it means that the consensus is selling, which from a contrarian perspective means that I'm usually buying. And I'm not saying that being a contrarian guarantees profit, as there are no guarantees in investing, but it's been proven time and time again that the contrarian investor, the person who bets against others despite the fact that there are more people standing against them than with them, is more likely to make money than somebody who follows a herd. And so while it's not easy to be a contrarian, it greatly improves your chances of success. Anyway, that's all for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and if you're not yet subscribed then be sure to do so. Also remember that I'm not a financial advisor and that this video is not financial advice. Thanks for watching.